airflow is retarded. Here, airflow is accelerated. And these are very important. Without this, you can never understand anything. Huh? Rest all everything we know. Okay, this one. Why that airflow will be retarded? The spinning ball, what happen? Definitely, what happen? The velocity of this tangential velocity of this particular spinning ball, what will happen? Will retard? No. Say somebody is moving opposite to you. So what happen? You will try to push it. So here, this end, this particular point of the ball, what happen? Will try to push the air. So therefore, the velocity of air will be decreased. Airflow is retarded, we'll say. Now what will happen to this one? So now this particular point of the ball open will try to carry the air along with it. The air which is flowing open, further its velocity will be increased, So the airflow is accelerated. So the air which was moving with a constant velocity, everywhere the velocity is same. By the time it arrives here, it will have less speed, here it will have more speed. So now it was having energy, no? It was having energy. So now what happened, that energy got decreased. Please do understand, in books you have a sentences but no diagrams. Huh? That's why the students find very difficult. Now you break up this air into two parts, lower part and this upper part. This lower part is, let's say, atmospheric pressure P naught, and it's having kinetic energy. The upper part, it's having same kinetic energy and same pressure P naught. This will be now, as with energy E naught, it will enter. The kinetic energy got decreased here. The air, when it arrives here, the decrease in kinetic energy, what happened? Will converted into increase in pressure energy. Similarly, the air, it was having a pressure P naught and it was having a some kinetic energy, say K naught. By the time it arrives here, its kinetic energy got increased. From where, how, what energy should decrease? The pressure energy should decrease. So therefore, where the pressure at one will be more than two. So therefore, and the air is a fluid, will exert a force, pressure into area. What is effective area? You can take it. Not 2 pi r square, pi r square. So therefore, there'll be a net force. This is called like a Magnus force. The Magnus force will be acting. So this Magnus force will act upward here. And also there'll be buoyant force. Let's not bother. Also there'll be buoyant force. Let's not bother. Getting the idea, no? So the similar thing. Let's come for this. Huh? This will be much easier for you. There's a ball which is just rushing with a speed v, no spin. Then what happened? The air which was flowing here with the same speed, it will flow here. How much it was retarded here, that much what happened, will have same retardation. Of course, I'll not say no retardation. Here it was having a retardation here. Now also it will have the retardation. So what is the pressure at both the points? So why not here Magnus force? Are you getting? No? So you can ask questions. So why not Magnus force? So let's talk about this particular volume of air. It was having some pressure P naught and say kinetic energy K naught. By the time it arrives here, this surface of the ball will retard. So what happened? The kinetic energy will decrease. The pressure energy should increase. Similarly, the upper surface also will retard the air by same amount. Here also what happened? The pressure will, so kinetic energy decrease, pressure increase. But what happened to the net force will be zero. So therefore, what will happen here now? There won't be Magnus effect. Now the same thing, if I put a spinning ball, if it spins, then what happens? A Magnus effect will be produced and there'll be a velocity. So a force and velocity. Tell me how it will move. It will move like this. No spin, then air spin. So because of Magnus effect, a force F will act, and there's also velocity, no? Because of velocity and force, what will happen here, no? So it will try to move like this here. I'll bring that velocity so that V naught will write. Able to understand this one? So there'll be Magnus effect. Magnus effect in what action? We have to show it here, like the force. And this called as F is called as a Magnus force. Why do it is now? This Magnus force, due to what it will come? Due to spinning effect, no? If there is no spinning effect, we don't get Magnus force, no Magnus force here. How much the air retards here, the same amount it retards here, and then it will exert, and the pressure at 1 and 2 will be same, and there won't be net force acting on the ball vertically. So therefore, so no Magnus effect. Now the same ball, if it is moving and also spinning, then what when a Magnus effect will come into picture, because the air here will be retarded more, velocity decreases. So this volume of air, it was having energy E naught. When it comes here, it will have same energy E naught, but which energy will decrease? Kinetic energy decreases. They should be converted into increase in pressure energy. So therefore, pressure at this point will be more than this one. So because of that, what will happen? A Magnus force will act, and velocity and force. So what happened to the trajectory of ball will be like this. Able to understand now? So let's use the same idea here. So there's a spinning ball. I brought it. So there's some theoretical background is there, that clarity is first needed. This was having a spin omega and also having velocity v. Try to now deduce. I'm not showing all that air, everything it is understood, because where do it will spin? Density of area is given rho. Because of spinning effect, what the velocity of this point will be? V minus r omega. What the velocity of this point will be? V plus, go for rolling motion. Velocity of this point. Now, the velocity, what happened? The air will be retarded. Air will be retarded more. So it will exert a force here, P2 into A. So here air will be retarded more. Here it will exert a force, P1 into A. So I'll put a condition. Air will have more retardation. Air will have less retardation. So therefore now the difference in pressure force, so delta P, this should be equal to how much? Half rho this velocity you call V2, this velocity you call V1. V2 square minus V1 square. So rho by 2, V plus R omega whole square, V minus R omega whole square. So all together, this will become 2 rho R V omega. This is a pressure difference. Okay, what is that delta P? P2A minus P2 minus P1. Okay, let's calculate the force now. So the Magnus force will be delta P into A. What to write del A? Effective area, pi r square. Or shall I write 2 pi r square? Because effective area as seen by the fluid will be circular disk similar to that one. So this will become 2 rho r v omega pi r square. 2 pi rho v omega r cube. This is a Magnus force. What direction you have to show it? This force will be acting upward. Now look at that, how the trajectory of this ball, the trajectory of this ball will be and this diagram is very important. This will be the trajectory of the ball. This F is called as Magnus force. Where do we use? I think most of you like cricket, no? Reverse swing. Do you know reverse swing? We are going to use the Magnus effect. The reverse swing is all about the Magnus effect only. Next, I think football. I brought one diagram to explain. No. There's a, I think, very popular player. Is a skilled player who knows how to use Magnus effect. Okay, let's see that. How the Magnus effect is going to take help of that one. So let me just erase that data which I wrote. Now first neatly make observation of diagram. See, I think now this example I'm giving. Airflow is retarded. Here what will happen? Airflow is accelerated. Magnus force is writing. So that is it visible for you? The weight, buoyancy, viscous drag, all will be acting. Just we are interested in the Magnus force. Okay, now you see that. So what actually happens? There's like a free kick, no, nearby the goal post. Please, somebody don't disturb class. I'm talking something very important. Please don't disturb class. Mute it. Just listen carefully what I'm speaking. Okay, here this particular player who is a specialist in the like a free kicks, no? So that will be brought here. And you know, these are opponent players. So what type of players they'll put it? One who are more height, no? One who are more tall. Okay, they are made to stand here. So what they do, they'll block this much of area. Finish shore. So you have only this small area, this much where you can put it. And that will happen when you kick that one, no? So definitely this taller person, what happened, we can jump and can block that one. So finally what happened, because of these 4 persons, so what is the problem? This much of area is blocked. Goal post, finish shore. This person, what will do, you can send ball like this. This person what happened, can block this area. Fine, so this is ruled out. What about this? He can send a ball like this. Here what happened, opponent, both white color, are you seeing that one, or will give jersey, blue color jersey? Yeah? Okay, the remaining other colors are their opponents. So here what will happen, he can send a ball like this. One person is permitted here, am I right? For and what will happen, opponent will be here. So if you send it here open, definitely open, this person will come and disturb. So anything sending here is a problem. And the goalkeeper see that he should not stand here, he should be here. Now if you can send a ball like this goalkeeper can easily intercept this area. The goalkeeper should be taller or should be shorter guy, should be taller enough, no? And he can block this one. This person will block this area, finish over. This much of area is blocked, and the goalkeeper weapon can cover this much of area. Tell me what is left over. Only this area is left over. This person, even if he jumps, okay, because of his position, no, he cannot block. Only this area is left over. Okay, no, can he send directly? This 2 persons will block it, no? So what has to be done? The ball has to be curved like this. I think we have very popular player, no? Beckham, David Beckham, England previous captain. Huh? He was a perfect, he was called as a perfectionist in this particular using Magnus force. What we have is now in cricket reverse swing. I don't know the person's fast ball on him. Anybody? India is very famous, no? Anybody? Anybody? Please respond. Some bowler name.
Sir, Pakistani bowler is famous, sir.
Forget Pakistan. Pakistan.
Wasim Akram.
Forget. You are in a old new in India. Now we are having a latest trend. I don't know the fast bowler name. He will walk very less distance, no? Fast bowler.
Bumrah.
Bumrah.
Bumrah. Bumrah is a now the modern, you can say, phenomenal fast bowler. He is very special. He is far better than Wasim Akram. Jasprit Bumrah, that one. You look at his averages, no? Is a one of the best bowler in modern times now. In this era, you can say, compared to Wasim Akram, is still more far better. Is also very good in using Magnus effect, Magnus force. Okay, how do that call like a reverse swing? Okay, now what actually happens here? How this particular ball is there, no? There's a ball. So I should produce Magnus effect. For that, what if I just send this ball with a velocity v, I don't think so any use. Am I right? No Magnus effect will come. So how it is possible? Why no Magnus effect? Okay, let's get into the diagram which I have supportive diagram for that. Here, no Magnus effect. No, am I right? No Magnus effect, just velocity. So how I should kick? I should not kick at the middle. I should do a kick at this particular point. It should be kicked here. So therefore, this will introduce a spin also. And also velocity for center of mass. Now, as it starts spinning, the velocity of this point will be how much? V plus R omega. Velocity of this will be how much? V minus R omega. Because of this, 192. So here, which force will be greater now? P1A here, P2A. Definitely P1A will be greater than P2A. So therefore, how the Magnus force? The Magnus force will act in this direction. Because of force and velocity, how the trajectory of the ball? The trajectory of the ball will be black color will take. This will be the trajectory of the ball. Able to understand this one? So here what happened? You should be more, you should be very specialist. Huh? No, you and me go and kick, nothing will happen. So this will be the trajectory of the ball. You know projectile motion, weight and velocity will act, it will bend it, no? So now what will happen? You should rise it up. You should not send here because say, this person can easily block this area. It should come somewhere in this region. In this region. Even if he jumps also, he cannot do that one. So what happened? The ball will go like this. The ball will go and it will bend. So that's why there are two persons will come. First, one person will come and kick. One person will just jump off, no? The goalkeeper, what happened, will try to move like this. And the other person immediately will come and kick and will come. So sometimes only one person will be there. If they're very confident, one person will come. He will come like this. Huh? If he just comes like this, then what will happen? The goalkeeper will think that the ball is going on this side. He will jump like this, no? This person, what happen? Will he have to twist his ankle in such a way that instead of kicking here, he should kick like this. Then spin will come and the ball will swirl and go that one. I think you see sometimes they kick in such a way that ball will come here, goalkeeper will jump here. So the goalkeeper will be looking at ankle. So these are the skills. So ideally what happen? They should know the science. Huh? Just like I'm having a stamina, I'll play football nowadays, not possible. The person who is playing the game, he should take help of science. Then only will shine. Otherwise, not possible. You should daily think on that one. So that's why you see all the popular sports person, they're good thinkers. So you want to become engineer, you should think. Otherwise, not possible. You will not shine. Please do understand. Without thinking, no, just I will only okay, some sir told problems, I'll practice them related to that. When exam will come, okay, you'll become another player who will enter 2-3 matches, will be dropped out. You must think and analyze. There's no other way. So without thinking ability, what happens? You can't become engineer. See, how many problems I solved per day? Every day, 10, 15 problems are solving. 60 best problems if I discuss. Tell me what you are thinking. Your effort should be there, no? That one. Got the idea, no? So the Magnus effect, there's a thing. Okay, similarly for aeroplane, we can go for aerodynamic lift. So for what is the aerodynamic lift? So how the, if you take the aeroplane, I think some 2 days back, some parent called. It's telling like, sir, discuss more numericals so that my kid can do better in exam. Okay, fine. Good marks will come. Will you get good knowledge if I discuss more numericals? You only think and answer. Huh? All these are not self-explanatory. All these are self-explanatory. You should explore. But nowadays, what happened? The parents are thinking that, okay, somehow if they get a rank, okay, we can do something. You'll get a rank. Oh, don't bother rank. But knowledge will not come by teachers teaching. Your own effort, your own analysis. I'm making things clear. Knowledge rank in India, they are not much related. In abroad, what happened? The knowledgeous person will get a rank. In India, what happened? Even without knowledge, also person gets rank. So the parents are insisting on rank, not on knowledge. She's telling like, sir, somehow you see that you discuss more numericals, so related to that in exam will come, they'll get a rank. I said, okay, fine. Then I'm not responsible for your future. They told like, sir, you are not, don't bother about our future. Your duty is to get a rank. To this extent, what will happen now, we have fallen ourselves. That's why what happen if you go for IITs, no, how many are doing creative jobs? Hardly 1%. 10 or 15 guys out of 10,000 every year. Remaining all are what happens stupids, worth of dustbin. So you want to become what? I think you should decide. So exploration of science is very important. If you don't think on science, not possible. Science is not gathering information. I think already I wrote somewhere comment. Science is not about gathering information and facts. Science is all about the thinking on it, how it will come, what it should come. So if your teacher does more numericals discusses, he's not a good teacher. He's a very, very bad teacher. This I'm making clear. Huh? Okay, now aerodynamic lift. We do have a propellers, no? These are called as propellers. Huh? Only one propeller I'll take it to explain. Hmm? So the weight of the aeroplane will act. And we need some aerodynamic lift here. The air which is and the pressure at 1, pressure at 2. So from where aerodynamic lift will come? This particular thing, the propellers will come. So here what happen? We'll get a aerodynamic lift. So pressure at 1, P1A, here P2A. Here this will be P1A, here P2A. The air which is rushing above, so these are the points 1 and 2. So definitely what happened, the air will be retarded more at 1 than at 2 because of these propellers. V1 less than V2, then P1 greater than P2. So when the aeroplane flies here, so the air which is rushing below the propeller, what happened, will have less speed than this particular thing. So P1 is greater than P2. So what is A now? A will be area of cross section of the wing, not just only of that of sphere. A is the area of cross section of wing. Area of cross section of wing. So like this, what will happen? This P1A minus P2A will become aerodynamic lift. Designing of propellers is very important. Are we good in aeronautical engineering? No, we do import. No. Are we good in rockets? What is the rocket? Deepavali rocket, how it is similar to that? Just burning fuel and launching it. Aerodynamics is not like that. Huh? The propellers, the designing of propellers is what? The skill. In India, we can't manufacture aeroplanes because we don't have technology to manufacture that propellers. The knowledge of chemistry, all things are needed. Huh? We are very poor. That's why we have to import all the planes like Rafale. Why can't we manufacture? Because we are not good in that designing the aerodynamic components. This is about the aerodynamic lift. So this F I should show. Only I'll write. By the propellers. So as the air will rush, because of that rotating propellers, what happen? The air below will be retarded, the air above will be accelerated. And because of that, we'll get the aerodynamic lift here. This is the one thing. Okay, let's get into next set of problem. Okay, this is about the Magnus effect, aerodynamic lift, possibility of asking any question. No, this is some mathematics will get into some problems of this one. Read the question.